Welcome to another episode of City Skylines in the great town of Wakiville. The last episode we did quite a bit of work here by putting in this very long overpass that seems to have really helped out our traffic. You'll notice that the city looks quite a bit different here today as we have let things run a little bit after the last episode. The traffic is at 74% right now. There's still things that need upgraded and updated to be able to handle what we're doing, so we do need to eventually raise this up, but I think a big issue is this one over here. We seem to have quite a bit of residential demand and a little bit of industry demand, so I think we're going to go ahead and destroy this industry area a bit and rework it so that we have things in place to be able to handle the traffic here. One of the things that I want to incorporate is this spine system that I have ran in over here. I'd like to possibly put some more residential in on this side here, as well as run this couplet through here and redo this so that everything adds up for maximum amounts of zoning. We do have quite a decent looking industrial area over here, so we'll be expanding that probably, as well as probably realigning this bridge a bit. We did this in the last episode as well. So let's get started without any further thoughts. Yes, I'm just bulldozing out a bunch of this industrial space. It'll all respawn in whenever we get this the way we need it to be. But I really want to get this couplet hooked up for what we're doing here. We're just going to run these straight out the other side here. And as you can see, we have a nice block radius there that we can use. I don't think that we need these wind turbines anymore. We are going to put in some industrial roads over here, I think. Go up to the high density industrial road. We're going to come right off of here, right across to the border here. And then we'll go ahead and connect this up, and we'll connect this over here into this bridge as well. Like I said, we're probably going to be doing a bit of industrial expansion over here now, because we put all this couplet in. We brought the couplet through, which hooks straight up into the main highway. So we're going to be expanding quite a bit on that. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this area here in the highway. Yeah, I was doing some playing around off camera. I don't remember if we built this bridge on camera or off camera, but it is definitely a big part of the renovation we started in the last episode with this bridge through here. So by connecting all of this up, it will allow us to zone better. We're going to small roads, so we will be working on that. So sit back and enjoy the build, and we'll be right back with you in a little while here. So in order to make our blocks, we are going to be moving these two wind turbines off to the side here, so we can complete the block for the industrial space that we're putting in over here. As you can see, there's going to be a whole lot more industrial space here than what was originally there. Everything will connect up into this center couplet, so to speak. Things are moving quite nicely here, so I'm very happy with how things are turning out. We will have a very nice industrial area over here from what I can tell. Probably with a whole lot better traffic flow than what we currently had. I think we're going to connect this up to that and eliminate this crossroad. I think that would make the most sense. So we're going to go ahead and do that real quick. And this will be highway as well at some point in time. Probably not in this episode. It probably won't be necessary in this episode to make this into a highway. So I'm trying to figure out what road I was using on that piece there. Yeah, I'm not sure if how we're gonna do that yet. We're going to run some commercial in there. You know what, we'll just do both sides of that commercial. And then we'll go ahead and do both sides of this commercial. And that'll be that process there. Our population is probably going to take a bit of a hit because nobody has any jobs because there's no industrial space to work. So we're going to have to get that straightened out here. Let's check out the water lines. Let's put them underneath the road. As you can see, this industrial area is a lot bigger than it was when we started here in the beginning of the episode, because we are putting in new pipes now. So you can see where the old roads were as I was bulldozing them. I'm not going to run this one under the road. I'm going to run it right down the middle. Nothing goes there anyway, so we're just going to let that be as it may. See, I think this is going to allow us to have more industrial development, and it'll probably fix some of the traffic issue we were having with the industrial space area. So let's go ahead and get that laid down so that it can start filling in, so that we can re-spark our industrial development for this, or our residential demand for the city. I think we are going to put some residential in out here somewhere. It's just a matter of when. I guess we might need to run this power line across. I'm going to put this on 3 for a second to kind of let things develop. Might need to, probably should add a fire station. We're going to add a nice big fire station over here, I think. Just for the coverage of also going to add a nice big police department over here, just to allow for coverage. It's also going to jump our power for us, which is a huge deal for this city. It's getting that power jumped. We are running on a 3-speed, so things are moving kind of quickly here. As you can see, this is going to work a whole lot better. We might make a second avenue eventually here. Not really sure yet. I do want to move this stuff out of here so we can begin putting our residential in. I think we are going to have to add some garbage processing. I think I was looking at that off camera. Yeah, our garbage processing is a bit low, so we are going to have to add some garbage processing. So maybe running one of these roads back. Maybe we just run this couplet out. Garbage processing buildings up here just to help get things where they need to be. Run that like that. That'll allow our garbage to get picked up. We can destroy these ones down here. We can go over here. This landfill is emptied. That emptied while we were off camera, so we can get rid of that now. Now we do have to consider the fact that that is our power source, so we need to hook that back up. Alright, now as you can see, the water's flashed, the sewage flashed. Power's not great, but it's okay for now. Water's the same way. It's not great, but it's okay for now. Something I want to think about too is removing these this sewage outflow pipes that we have over here from the water. I'd like to get this area cleaned up and do something special with it. So that's something we're going to have to consider, is getting these removed and getting some other type of system put in. Look at something here. Down just to allow for growth, and we're also eliminating those 2 outflow pipes. And these are going to create pollution, but we're on the industrial area of the city, so it's not a big deal. So we have plenty of sewage now. We can get rid of these over here, which will they've been there since the beginning of time, so they've been there for about 35, 40 years. As you can see, that residential demand has shot through the roof with this sewage fix, as well as the power fix. But I think we're going to call it here for now. We'll be back with another video here in a couple hours.